The sun is shining bright. Gather around the speakers, it's a golden delight. Jack and Lisa at the helm, ready to inspire. Gold Fever Radio, it's a dream we all desire. So grab your gear, it's time to explore. Treasure awaits, adventures galore. Gold Fever Radio, where the legends begin. Golden stories and treasures, let the fun spin. Every Wednesday with Jack and Lisa by our side. Tune into the adventure, let the good times ride.
Hey, welcome everybody. It is Wednesday once again, Gold Fever Radio. Here I are. Let me go into the chat room here, see what's going on in the chat room here. Let's see. Hello, Paul. How the heck you doing there? Martin, oops, I dropped all the way down here. I hate when that happens there. I got to go back up here. Oops. Uh-oh, now I lost my chats. God dang it. What the hell happened now? I'm trying to run this mouse and it's not working too right. So, uh-oh. God dang it. Okay, let's see. Comments. There we go. Let's see if I can do this again here. I'm trying to get this arrow back to the top here. So we got Paul. Oops. And, oh, we got a new channel supporter. Cockatoo, is that what that is? Cockatoo Birdman Bill. Well, hello, welcome, and thank you, Bill. Yes, okay, let's see. Buck Rathley, Mark Nye. Oh, it went back down again. I hate when that happens. I'm on this little computer here. I'll explain all that. Steve Collier, hello, Steve. Okay, so let's see. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I are listening to 2-minute warning. All right, welcome everybody, welcome. So anyways, I was in Vegas for those of you that's been following along here. Lisa is on vacation still. She'll be back tomorrow. She's sleeping right now. That's why she's not on the air. She is sleeping. She gets up sometime early in the morning, probably like, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning, and she's got to fly out. So she will be here tomorrow morning, and then we're hanging out here in Vegas. So it's just easier just to come up and spend the night here in the room, get a room, stay here, rather than just drive all the way and turn around and drive all the way back. It's only about a 2-hour drive, but still, you know, she loves to play her bingo anyway, so it all kind of works out. To come up here, hang out, just kind of get away, relax for a little bit, get out of town, if you know what I mean. So there's not much going on here. I thought about I was going to walk around the casino, you know, like maybe put my phone in my pocket and just walk around the casino. You guys could just watch me play slot machines, but I don't think that would be fun. You probably wouldn't enjoy that too much. So I'm just sitting here in my room, just hanging out. I went and played bingo earlier. You know, that's always uneventful. But to me, bingo's always been like going to the dentist. You sit there in agony and you can't wait till it's over with. But Lisa enjoys it, and so I told her I was going to go play bingo. You know, they do have some good pots you can win. Several years ago, I played bingo, and I won like 14 grand. So, I mean, you know, you can win, you know, but, you know, that's still rare. But you know what? I guess you could if you are there. Jerry Prince, hello. So I went and played. Of course, didn't win nothing. Played the slot machines, won a few dollars in the slot machines, but so it's easier for me just to play the slots. So that's about what's going on. Robert Force, let's see, did you read any of Jason's F book yet? You know, I just kind of thumbed through it. I really didn't read it all cover to cover just because I have a hard time reading. To me, books are just kind of information when I need them. I just kind of, references and stuff, but I didn't read it, book from the cover to cover yet. Mark B. Hi. He explained a lot of it to me in the very beginning and showed me a lot of it. And so, I thought that was kind of the gist of it, of what it is. But anyways, cheers, everybody. Brad, Rocky Mountain, hello. So we've got the Superstition Dutch Hunters Rendezvous. I think that's November 14th, 15th, and 16th, somewhere around in there. Then the following week will be the Patreon outing out here on the Gold Mountain Claim, what people call the Gold Mountain Claim, or it's out in Vicksburg. Send out emails. I'll send out another email here in the near future about that there. Hello, Paul Conway. How are you doing? So yeah, Lisa's in Jersey still. She'll be here tomorrow. So I told her come on the show. She said, "Oh, I don't want to go on the show. I'm going to bed." So she's in bed. So she was whining. So you can give her a hard time then next time. Karen, hello. I checked my mail today. Guess what was in there? My mini golf pan. All right. And Shovel, I can't wait till things slow down around here so I can play with it. Well, hey, thank you. I'm glad that you received it. You should at least get a speck of gold in there, Some of them had a little bit bigger specks than other specks. Some of them had a few little specks in there. They were all kind of different. I can't believe the price of gold, man. That really took off. It's going to be at $4,000 here pretty soon. So we're going to start getting up in those hills and start getting gold again. Start to do something here. But been busy with catching up stuff I couldn't do during the summer. Was helping family all summer. Hopefully I can get out for the winter season. Hopefully, Paul, you can. So I'm just going to hang out here. I'll probably go down a little bit later, back down. I'll do something down in there. Maybe I'll go down for dinner, or I'll go down. I don't know if I want to play any more bingo, but we'll kind of see how that goes. But I'll go down and do something anyways, and go down to dinner or something, and then she will be here in the morning. Sometimes her flight gets in, and then she'll shuttle over here. Robert, hello, welcome. So that's really what's going on here. I haven't heard anything about the metal detectors yet. You guys are probably, a lot of you are waiting on that Gold Monster 2000 of when that's going to be out. The only thing I heard is now it's going to be out in October. So once it's out, hopefully I can get one of the first ones that come out and play with it, and I'll tell you guys what I think about it. Let's see, Paul, and some experts are saying gold will top out at the 6K over the next 18-24 months. They've been saying gold's going to skyrocket for the longest time, and I believe gold will go up, but yeah, silver around 80. Silver's up too. I saw silver like 44 or something like that too. So silver went up as all of it's going up. Randy's Treasures Adventures. Hello. I heard you spoke at BBMD. Were you able to meet Owen? I don't remember who I met. I don't think I met Owen. I think he may have been on vacation. But yes, I did go there and talked about what I talked about. I talked about the unconventional ways to try to find treasures and gold and stuff like that with those cameras and different things like that. But yeah, I did. It was interesting. So I'm pulling that out of interviews that have been on Kit Cole. To the moon, gold is going. Yes, to the moon. But they say when gold goes up, the dollar goes down. So if that's the case and gold's going to go through the roof, then where's our dollar going to go? That's the scary thing. If the dollar's going to go to the, I see the TV on in the background. Probably shut the TV off. What was I watching? Oh, Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond. At least I turned the volume down. Yeah, that's going to be scary if the dollar's not worth anything, and pretty soon everybody's going to go to the gold standard. You're going to have to buy stuff with gold. So you better get your gold if, get plenty of gold to be able to do anything. So anyway, that's what's happening. We'll see if it's going to go to the moon or not. You coming out to the rendezvous, Dutch Hunter's Rendezvous, Brad? You going to be out to that this year, November? You have to come out for like 2 weeks. Come out for the rendezvous and then hang out for the Patreon outing afterwards. We'll go up on the mountain, do some detecting, see if we can't get some gold, little big ass gold nuggets. Time to dig up my retirement. I'll be out late October and hope to need help carrying out all my gold. Wouldn't that be something? Yes, that would be. The thing of it is, gold is becoming harder and harder to get. There's still a lot of gold out there. Some people say most of the gold's been found. That's not true. There's probably only 20% of the gold's ever been found. So there's still a lot of gold out there. It's just that, the old timers and we've got all the easy stuff, and it's just getting harder to find. It's deeper down. The detectors will, go down deeper as, the flash floods and the erosions and all of that washes away material. It'll just expose new material. So, there'll always be gold there, but the easy stuff is just harder to find, or the easy stuff's been gone. So it's becoming harder and harder to find. But it's still there. You can still find it. Research is the key. Getting out, getting off the beaten path. Get off thinking like, it seemed like years ago when I was kind of first starting out, I did a lot better prospecting than I ever have now, I think. Same with metal detecting. It seemed like I did a lot better metal detecting before I overthink everything. And once you overthink everything, I think it kind of screws things up. And if that's why sometimes new people get out and they get so lucky and they hit those patches because they're not overthinking it. You got to kind of think outside the box. And, where people say, oh, well, it's behind the boulder. Well, that's true, but that gold wasn't put in, yesterday behind that boulder, and that boulder wasn't there yesterday. Or, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, that boulder wasn't there. The gold got laid in, thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago. So you've got to kind of think outside that box. The gold you're getting in your washes and stuff like that is the kind of the newer gold that's being washed off the sides of the banks and all of that, and it gets put into these washes and then travels down, and that's what we're getting. But where's it coming from? The source is more, up on the hills. As it's eroding out of the hills, and then it slowly works its way down into these washes. So it kind of get out of the wash and go up these smaller little rivulets, as we'd call them, and just kind of think outside the box. Somebody was asking me what do you look for? You look for where gold is at. You look for gold wants to drop out of your main flow. Gold wants to get away from everything. So as it's traveling down, you got to look for those drop-off spots, or bedrocks and cracks, and where it's going to slow down at. Red dirt. Red dirt is iron, and that's gold loves the iron, and they travel together. So you love that red dirt, but just red dirt by itself doesn't contain gold. So you got to have the gravels with that. Like your sand. Your sand is basically deteriorated granites that breaks apart. So you love your granites and quartz, and you just find all that stuff in your red dirt, and it just is good to find. Timothy Pinkerton, hello. U.S. Detector Force, hello there. Did you make it on your journey back wherever you were going, back to Europe or Australia or Turkey or wherever you were going to? I hope you did. The MDs, you've got a white MX Sport. I don't have a white MX Sport. Garrett took over all the whites, but they can, I don't know if Garrett didn't make the whites, but no. No, I don't have one of them. No, they weren't out that long. That was another machine that they just kind of rebranded, I think. You are freezing up a little. Oh, am I freezing up? I'm sorry to hear that, Paul. I am on the this Wi-Fi here in Vegas on the hotel's Wi-Fi, so it's probably not all that great. Hope to see a lot of you down at the Dutch Hunters Rendezvous. Jack, is Lisa coming out with you? Lisa will probably not be at the Dutch Hunters Rendezvous. No, she's not much of a camper. She'll be there in spirit, but no, she won't be there. Yes, this wasn't going to be a long show because, like I said, I'm using the hotel's Wi-Fi, and I know it's got to suck. I'm surprised, that it just didn't kick me off by now. But I just wanted to come on and just say hello to everybody, and let you guys all know, it's just another Wednesday. U.S. Detector Force Bow. I do got that new metal detector that's supposed to go down 27 feet. Covers about 13 yards at a time and go down 27 feet. And I'm going to take that thing out and look for some meteorites and maybe some treasures. But and then also I'll be posting some updates and videos on that thing as soon as I can get out and do all of that. Do you have a favorite place in Vegas to eat at? I don't have a favorite place to eat at. When we come to Vegas, we stay at the South Point Hotel a lot. That's where we like to stay at. So we kind of eat, inside the restaurants, inside the hotel. But yeah, so that detector, that's the Octa. Octa, I was going to say Nocta. It's the Octa. I say that right? I don't have that written in front of me. Yeah, so that's one of these new detectors that I will be using. So make sure you stay tuned to see that because that's going to be interesting. And if that'll do what I'm thinking it will, we're going to have some serious fun. That's all that I know. But hopefully I can get out next week. Lisa's been on vacation for a month, and so that's kind of limited me of getting away to go play because, somebody's got to take care of the house and the dogs and all of that. But she'll be back tomorrow, so hopefully next week I can get out and start to do some stuff. And then we did get some rain, but I got to get out and start doing some detecting. It's been a while since I've detected. The Octa Relic Monster. That's an awesome machine. If you guys haven't seen that, you have to check that out on Facebook or on YouTube. And if you go to YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel, Gold Fever Adventures, on YouTube. If you're here on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, I guess you guys are already on YouTube to go here. It's also broadcasted on Facebook. I got I got 3 Facebook pages. Gold Fever Radio is one. Gold Fever Adventures is one. Gold Fever Adventures and Treasure Hunting, actually. And my personal page, Jack Tucker. So you can follow or subscribe to all of those pages. That would be nice. And as long as you're subscribers to all of them, you should always be, get the updates of what's going on, what's happening, and all of that type of stuff. So make sure you check them out. But so like I say, I'll be testing out that detector. I just got that the other day, and I haven't even put it together yet, Bo, but I'll have that thing put together, and we'll go check that out. Chuck P., are you in Courtside, Jack? No, right now I am actually in Vegas, and I moved up to Kingman, so that's where I live now, is just up in Kingman. Hello, Gary. Big hello from a great friend. Yes, Gary, hello, hello. Lisa's in Jersey. She'll be back tomorrow, so I'm here by my lonesome. Look right here out the window I got right there. There's all people in the pool out there swimming. And I did bring the swimming suit, but I don't know if I want to go out there and show off my physique, in front of all them people, that all... So I don't know if I'll go out in the pool. I'll probably go down, find something to eat, and play some more slot machines or something like that. But anyway, so that Octa Relic Monster is the newest detector that I just got, and I'll be playing with that there, like I said, getting out, and hopefully I can find... If I find a nugget with that thing, it's going to be a big-ass nugget. I mean, it's going to be a monster-sized nugget. And you guys, if that thing will go down that deep, and I can go over some of these areas that I've been over and get me some big-ass nuggets, then I'll retire. So anyways, So that's really, I don't have a whole lot to talk about this week, guys. Like I say, because I'm in Vegas, internet sucks. I'm on this hotel's Wi-Fi, but like I said, I still had to come on and just say hello. Another Wednesday. Appreciate all you guys hanging and all that type of stuff. So I'm gonna go sign off, go down, have some fun. You guys all have fun. Appreciate all you guys hanging, listening, all that type of stuff. So you guys all stay out of trouble. And I will talk to you guys next week. Okay? Yes. All right, guys, let me go find me an end song here. Oh, what's the people say? Have fun, guys. You guys all have fun. Okay? And Miss Lisa needs, okay. So, anyways, appreciate all you guys. Take care, everybody. Oops, god dang it, I lost my thing again. Every time I go over to the sideways, it takes off. I got to find End Quest. Is this the thing? I don't know if this is an end song or not. Let's find an end song. This has opening. There's a end song. So let's see if this is an end one. All right. Thanks, everybody. You guys all take care. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys next week. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Thanks, everybody. See y'all. Bye.
Got a shovel and a dream in his hands, staking claims neath the hot desert sand, chasing the glimmer of gold in the sun. Every hill climbed, it's a battle, but he's won. With friends beside him, he's never alone. Through valleys and mountains, they've made it their home. Treasure comes in the memories we make, in the laughter and stories our friendships create. Gold might be pretty, but it's nothing compared to the joy in the journey, the love that we share. They ride the ATV through the wide open plains, laughing and shouting, forgetting the pains. The wind on their faces, a taste of pure freedom. In the heart of Arizona, they know they'll beat them. Life's a wild ride, they shout out so bold. Jack says you never slow down, you never grow. Treasure comes in the memories we make, in the laughter and stories our friendships create. Gold might be pretty, but it's nothing compared to the joy in the journey, the love that we share. Lots of hills ride, they shout out so bold. Jack says you never slow down, you never grow. Treasure comes in the memories we make, in the laughter and stories our friendships create. Gold might be pretty, but it's nothing compared to the joy in the journey, the love that we share. So here's to the gold in the lives that we hold. Jack's got his friends, and that's worth more than gold.